Hello everyone, this is Leslie of Silver Moon Creations, and I am back for day 4. So as I had mentioned in day 3, this was going to be a very difficult day 4 and day 5 for me. So I planned on drawing out, as you can see, my project, and I plan on painting it. And for day 5, what I'm hoping to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet or not, but I will give you a sneak peek if I do decide to do it. Well, not a sneak peek because I haven't done anything yet, but I'm deciding to do the I, so E would be I, in clay. So I'm working on watercolor paper because I plan on painting this, but I'm using paints and paper. And what I'm doing is I drew a dragon, as you can see. It took me probably 4 to 5 hours to get as far as I've got so far. As you can see, I've had to do a lot of erasing to get to where I am as I am right now. I kind of like what she's looking like. I don't know what it's going to look like once I put paint to it. So I picked out a bunch of paint colors. The paint colors that I have chosen are blues and purples because I want it to look like ice and like a Norwegian ice type dragon. And the like have white type scales and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you in the very beginning the first stages of the dragon. So I just wanted to let you know where I am in the beginning stages. So this is where I am. Hello everybody, this is Leslie of Silver Moon Creations and welcome back to my channel. So today we are working on day 4. So for me, it would be letter D. And as you can see in front of me, I have pretty much a completed picture. This took me almost 2 days to complete. This is a picture I hand drew, and I basically painted, and I found a pine cone on the second day. I came up with that idea very, very early on the second day because I wasn't liking what I was doing for the scales on the dragon. If you haven't figured out that I decided to do dragon. So, like I said, this was very well out of my comfort zone, so this is why I had to really do this completely off screen. Now, what I did was I took a pine cone. I have a couple of pine trees. There's always pine cones outside. Of course, when I need to go and look for pine cones, they've cleaned all the area. I was able to find one pine cone. So thank goodness there was one I was actually able to pull apart. So I was able to use this one. What I did was I pulled as many as I was able to pull off of this pine cone. I didn't know if I was going to be able to use them all. I didn't know if I was going to have enough. So what I did was I pulled them all off, and I cut off the really ragged tips of the pine cone. Thank goodness there wasn't really there was really not much sap on them, which was a good thing. And then what I did was I took this tray, and this was just a food tray that I saved from, you know, either Costco or BJ's, one of those prepared meal kits that you get. And I put water in it, and then I put in a couple of different inks, paints, stuff like that. And then what I did was I put in these into here. Now, they didn't just come out like this. There was very, very little I had to really go to, because the paint sunk to the bottom. The ink stayed to the top. Even the oxide stayed to the top. So I really had to drag this along the bottom and pull it up. And then I let it sit on paper towel. And then what I ended up doing was I took my paintbrush and I would take any of the paint that was off the bottom, and as it was sitting on the paper towel, I would then go and paint some of it onto the piece onto the paper towel. And that was how I got the color onto the pine cones. So that was how I did that. If that's something you would like me to do in the future, once I can find more pine cones, please let me know down in the comment section. I'd be more than happy, because I found it kind of fun to do. And I like working with natural elements. Like that one journal I had made that Tony had won that time. I like working with sticks and leaves and stuff like that. So I find that fun. So these are some of the scales. And then I just used paints that were left over from me painting. I didn't want to waste it. Plus then I got all these painty papers out of it too. So I was like, I was not wasting anything. So I got all these papers, these dyed papers, out of that paper that I had in that tray. I was like, I'm not letting all that paint and ink go to waste. So I'm like, I'm using that on some cardstock that I have, just white cardstock. I said, no, this stuff is too expensive. I'm not letting it go to waste. So I got some paper out of it too. But I had a hard time doing this side eye. So don't look at the side eye. I should have just left it off. But I may just paint over it, because it just bothers me. He looks like he's got a problem. But I used my Posca pen. A lot of this is Posca pen. Now this was just a picture that I had pulled apart. Now I did take some Tim Holtz pieces that I want to add. So I want to put that this dragon has some eggs. So we are going to add some other pieces onto this. So let's do that real quick. So I have some Stormy Sky. And if you see, the eye is not done. The eye is not done because that is my project for E. I'm hoping I can get this uploaded quickly. We shall see. it's going to be really short, so I'm hoping I can get this really uploaded really fast. And I'm hoping not to really have to edit this, so. And that's going to go there. And then I wanted to use this sign that says "Do not crush." I just thought that was funny. And we're just going to stick Mr. Butterfly up here. I liked it because of the color. I just thought it went well. Am I putting this anywhere? No, I'm just going to take the glue off. And I'll stick this over here for next time. Okay. All right, and then we will put this off to the side for tomorrow, and we will be back so that you can see what I've done for the eye. All right, so I hope you like what I've created so far, and we will see you for day 5. Thank you for joining me, and I will put the hashtag for the collaboration, and I always have everybody who is joining down in my description box, so make sure you check out everybody's videos. I have a playlist, and then Tony has the hashtag, so I'm gonna include in my last videos the hashtag because that is new, so I'm going to include the hashtag, but I also have a playlist as well on my channel. So thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.